Did you ever have those moments when your internal reaction is not matching your external circumstances? What if I was to tell you, instead of being super pissed off and triggered by this, this can actually be an opportunity for you to level up? What's up, guys? Welcome to another Psych Bite episode with me, David Mykel, your head coach at PSYFI. And today I want to talk about being triggered. Now, what does being triggered mean? We have a lesson at PSYFI, a larger lesson, which is that if it's hysterical, it's historical. We're going to dive into that a little bit today, but we're also going to give you a little bit of different insight onto this of how what's going on internally when it's not matching externally is an opportunity for you to level up. So when most of us get triggered, what happens? We have something happen to us, an external circumstance, right? And then internally, our reaction doesn't measure it or doesn't match it, right? So say, for example, someone bumps you on the subway, right? And you start freaking out at them. Now, obviously, if someone bumped you on the subway and it was an accident and you start freaking out at them, probably not matching up. The internal trigger, internal circumstance, internal interpretation of this thing is not matching up with the external circumstance. What does this mean? This means that you've been triggered in some way, shape, or form. Now, it could be because you've reached your limit of the day of what the hell's going on, or it could be the fact that this is triggering something historical in you, something that happened previously. Typically, when our internal circumstances are not matching the external circumstances, this is because we are dealing with something that is old. So for example, something came up with me in my dating life where I got blown off for a date and I couldn't believe how upset I got by being blown off for a date. Had to take some breath, had to get some coaching around it. And what I realized is that my internal reaction was not actually even responding to the external circumstance. I wasn't responding to this girl blowing me off. I was responding to something from my childhood, and it was crazy. So what I had an opportunity to do is recognize this kind of new way that something that happened a long time ago for me is helping me level up in the moment. I became more aware of how this belief that I have somewhere hidden in my psyche is transforming and transmutating into something that I didn't even recognize it at. And thankfully, I have people in my life who are coaches and good coaches and know me, were able to help me recognize that. So what it did is it gave me opportunity to level up. So this is what I'm going to have you guys look at today, is that if your internal reaction is not matching the external circumstance, see where it's coming from. And if you can identify it, I'd suggest getting the help of a coach to do this, someone who's a professional, you're going to get an opportunity to level up. So if you can't identify it, okay, that's okay too. Take that moment, just realize this is a chance that I get to level up. This is a chance that I get to do something different. This is a chance that I get to grow. Simply by having that mindset, not even knowing what the real trigger is, sometimes can help you take a better, different action in the moment. So next time you are being triggered by an external circumstance and your internal reaction doesn't measure it, change your mind from being, this is something that's annoying and frustrating and pissing me off, to this is an opportunity to grow.